One of the questions I get asked all the time is, how do you take action when you don't feel like it? And also, should you be taking action when you don't feel like it? Because isn't that more about pressure and force and drive, workaholism, all of those energies that we're actually trying to shift away from when we're trying to consciously create from a place of abundance and flow and ease and love? So this is such a good question. Here's my take, my understanding after grappling with this for myself. So the first thing that I recommend is recognizing that your emotions are a guidance system, right? Especially for those of us who are highly intuitive and we're clairsentient, right? We have clear feeling. Then emotions are a very powerful guidance system. So when we're feeling these emotions of resistance, procrastination, not wanting to do something, then it's that moment to pause and stop and recognize, like, okay, what's actually going on here? So the first thing I do is ask myself, what is this task that is in front of me? And is this actually the next action step? Is this actually the next action step? Or is it something I think I have to do, I should do? This is what everyone says has to happen, all the experts, right? Is this an obligatory task, right? So really feeling into, like, is this task truly the next action step? Or am I just creating busy work for myself because other people do this? Or because I think this is a hurdle I'm supposed to cross over, right? So really connecting into your vision, what it is you're wanting to create, feeling into that, and then asking, okay, is this action congruent? Is this the next step for me? Now, I love to use the example of moving because it's easy when you're moving to know that if you have to move your stuff from point A to point B, somebody needs to pack the boxes, right? It's a clear action that somebody needs to take it. Unless you're selling absolutely every single belonging in the house with the home, somebody needs to pack the boxes so that they can be moved to your new home, right? So it's a very clear action. So if you tune in and you realize, yes, this is actually an action step that is necessary, it is congruent, I'm not just creating busy work for myself, this is the next action step. Then step 2 is asking yourself, do I actually need to be the one to take this action step? Because maybe that feeling of resistance and procrastination, that feeling of not being inspired to do the task, maybe that's coming because your guidance system is telling you that you're not the one that needs to be doing the task. Maybe, going back to the moving example, maybe it's a good idea to delegate that, to hire some movers, right? Or maybe it is your task to take, but you're getting that feeling of like, I shouldn't be doing this all by myself, right? I need to ask for help from family and friends. I need to maybe ask a moving company to help me with part of the project, right? So if you're feeling that resistance, then you're really pausing and saying, okay, yes, I know this action is congruent, but am I the one that needs to take this action step? So if you get yes, then you move on to the next step, okay? So quick recap. Is this action step actually congruent with the desire in my heart? And 2, if it is, am I the one that needs to be doing it? And if you get to that part and you still feel this resistance, like, yes, I know it's the right step. Yes, I know I'm the one to do it. And I'm still super uninspired, then we're at a choice point, right? And here's what I invite you to realize. Inspiration is actually a choice. Inspiration just means with spirit. Spirit is omnipresent. So really, it becomes your choice to step into the awareness that spirit is omnipresent, that inspiration is available to you here and now. So instead of saying, yes, I need to do this task, but I'm just going to wait for inspiration to hit, that equates to lack. That equates to ignorance around the awareness that inspiration never went anywhere. Inspiration is always here, omnipresent, and you get to decide to tune in to that awareness, right? Inspiration is a choice. So now, if you make the choice, like, yes, I'm going to do this in an inspired way, so I'm not going into drive, force, pressure. I'm going to do this from a place of inspiration. Now, again, tuning in. If it helps, hand on heart and feeling in, what would help me become aware and awake to the truth that inspiration is always here, that inspiration is available to me as a feeling, as a state of being. It is available to me right here and now. So if I've made the choice to step into that awareness, then what would help me activate that? What would help me remember? And notice what your intuition shows you. There are infinite ways to do this, right? You can tune into the breath, right? For me, I love music. Music is hugely helpful for me, right? It might be going to do your work in a place where other people are around you. To go back to the moving example, maybe it's inviting friends over, right? To be in the space with you. Order pizza. They don't even have to help you pack, even if they're just in this space and they're chatting with you. Maybe that helps inspire you. Maybe that helps you to get moving, right? In the ADHD community, we call this body doubling, where it's like, I don't even need you to do anything. I just need your body to be here because that's going to help move me, right? There are amazing apps like Caveday. I love Caveday. That's an awesome body doubling app where you can just log into the cave and you have a whole community of people who are monotasking and taking action, and you can monotask with them. I'm going to pack these boxes while I'm in this space energetically via Zoom with people all over the world who are also in focused, inspired action, right? Maybe it's taking a quick walk, getting some fresh air out in nature. Maybe it's having a rom-com that you've seen a million times on in the background, right? So you can just listen to it and laugh, or listening to a podcast that inspires you. Maybe it's this audiobook that you've been wanting to listen to forever, and you're like, I'm going to pack the boxes while I listen to this audiobook that I've really wanted to take the time to listen to, right? Whatever it is for you, your intuition will guide you. What will help you be aware that inspiration is always available for you, and you can tune into that now, right? So that is how I activate inspiration, knowing that spirit is always available to me. I don't have to wait, right? So I hope that's helpful. Please let me know in the comments, like, share if this was helpful. Like I said, this is a question I get asked all the time. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Kirsten Barrett, and I love to talk about all things manifestation, universal laws and principles, and how to use your intuition to create the desires that are most on your heart. I believe that our authentic desires are exactly what we're meant to receive and create in our lives. So if these are topics that interest you, I would love for you to stick around, hit subscribe and the little bell icon so you're notified next time I upload a video. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.